himself a 16-ounce cup. I mean, that's probably 8 ounce. But like an 8-ounce cup of vodka. Yes.
It's not vodka. It's water.
Driving home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta make it home tonight.
Do you want me to die?
You gotta speak up.
He bought his mama's Christmas.
That's gonna be the name of the game tonight. It's just it's going. It's hot.
You bought your mama's
It's
Christmas
hot. It's
shoes.
live.
You gotta get home right now.
Right now.
Deliver her those before she dies.
Man, that song made my friend cry.
If this was not you, if
Not
this was
me.
saying you don't cry.
No, I don't cry. Ever.
If this were an improv class, it'd be like, well, all right, that was great. Let's move it on to the next person. Because
No, Amaris is lying.
Next
She's
person,
lying.
dude. Listen, I cry sometimes.
You cried. I couldn't tell. I thought, like, we watched Avengers Endgame,
Yeah.
and I thought she had allergies, but she was just crying for the whole movie.
No, I was not.
I started hearing sniffles, and I thought that you would cry, because I cried.
Of course.
You cried.
Avengers Endgame.
You cried. Endgame spoilers. Endgame spoilers. Endgame spoilers.
I have a lot of connection.
He cried during the portal scene.
That was the portal scene.
Yeah. He cried.
The
This is
portal
not
scene where
spoiler.
they all get back, or the portal scene where they're like about to leave.
Do you now have to put a tag on this?
Do we? Yeah, it's a spoiler now.
You have to.
I'll splice in a little voice clip of me saying "Endgame spoilers," even though
Just add it.
Skip
Just
ahead.
add it to when you make the thumbnail full of chaotic nonsense, which is very appropriate for the name of the podcast. When you do that, add like a spoiler tag, but it will get completely lost amidst.
Yeah, nobody will notice it in the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
minute that it takes to decipher.
Nobody will be paying attention to that.
Are we actually recording?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
David just
welcome to
joined
Flames.
the lobby.
I'm sorry, nobody.
I
we
was
don't need to talk
distracted.
about that because it's an audio.
No.
I saw
I
the
know.
complete x-axis of Caleb
Shut
talking and spitting a good 3 inches from his face, and it never disconnected.
I didn't even see
It
that.
was just hanging.
I spared myself.
It went boom,
Okay,
straight
cool.
down.
So now everybody knows about that, but they
Yep. Anyways, David.
All right, let
talk
me
about yourself.
let me give a brief introduction. This is Chaotic Tired. This is probably episode 5. You might have recognized my voice, and you might have recognized Caleb's voice.
Noise.
I hope they
Nice.
recognize Chad's voice. Don't you like host the podcast?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
I
might.
said that, David.
But we've got 2
Such a-
newcomers this episode. Say hi to Amaris.
Hi.
Say hi to David.
Hey.
David.
What a manly
David was
man.
nice enough to host us and fill us up with Chinese food before we
Yeah.
started recording.
And then, you know,
No.
I guess it wasn't you guys.
And then one of the guests left and
Are you
ruined-
sour with us? Are you
Yeah.
upset?
Ruined everything.
No, not
Put
really.
this jackal into the henhouse.
I'm just trying to see if my mom takes me out for insurance.
Oh.
We have a secret 5th guest that I thought was going to stay with us, but he had to go somewhere else. And as he was backing out of the driveway, he bumped into the fake rock concealing the irrigation system of David's front lawn,
Yeah.
and completely broke it.
Broke
the
the
pipes.
water line.
Broke
Yeah.
the water line. Broke the pipes. Not going to be a fun fix.
That's how I met
really-
my. That's how I met my new neighbor too.
Oh
I
my
didn't know who
gosh,
he was.
really?
He like knocked on my house, knocked on the door to my house, and I was like, "Hey," and then this is not a funny story.
This is so funny.
Anyway, this is how I met my neighbor. Him telling me my water rig was messed up. Hey, can I cuss on this show?
Your
Yeah.
friend just.
Cool.
Cool.
That's great. So, like, you've watched 15 minutes of the last episode. The only thing you know about this show at all is that you can cuss.
Yeah.
The sheer excitement.
But it's
He's
per
just like-
person. You have to get a pass. You have to confirm with Chad first.
You have to have a written pass. You have to write out something for me to sign. You have
Go
to
get
have
it.
my
Go get a
signature in
paper.
hand.
Oh,
No, you're fine.
It can be your finger in blood.
Can they see this, Chad?
All right, I'm gonna reach out and gather some of his blood. All right, I bit him.
That Foley work.
I bit him, and just as quick as I went in, retrieved some bro.
Some bro.
The
Some
slurp
bread.
was in the bite.
Bro.
Very cool. So yeah, normally I have a little bit more planned for this podcast, but I got very distracted.
You're lazy as hell.
I showed up to David's very illustrious house and started playing Beat Saber and watching Beat Saber
Immediately.
for a couple hours.
That was a long time, yeah.
That was a lot.
It was a long time. and it was a sweaty room.
Yes.
But
So
you know
sweaty.
what? It was worth it.
Oh yeah.
It was fun.
So how does the show work, Chad?
Well, usually we spend the first little bit getting to know our guests.
Okay.
So, Amaris, what is your connection to the show?
Caleb, this fine man is my beloved
Oh
boyfriend.
God. Yep, that's me.
Very nice.
She
So-
fucked one of the hosts.
Oh my
on the
God.
show.
That's not accurate.
That's not it. We are good, wholesome Christians.
They
in
haven't
this-
been banned from
in
this
this-
Minecraft server yet. Yet.
Okay.
The podcast is only starting.
Are you, I
Sorry.
think that she might be jeopardizing my place here, and I'm not sure if I can make the choice between career and,
You know, Kayla, ever since she came around, you've been, slipping in school, and
Caleb, the bags under your eyes have gotten like bigger and bigger.
All right,
and-
look. This isn't the place, nor the time.
Do you have something to say?
No,
Okay.
we'll talk later.
Amaris, I'm pregnant. David, how are you connected to the show?
well, I work at the
That's not-
unemployment
We
office
didn't do the
at downtown, and
Yes.
you came in one day,
Yeah.
and
Cardboard box in hand, ready to be fired.
no, see, that's the thing, is you were.
You should point your face at the mic.
Yeah, come close.
Or
Come
like
closer to
look
the
at
mic.
Chad.
You're
look
probably
him in
very
the eye.
close.
All right, is this an out for my dumb story? Okay, so I know, Chad and Caleb. Well, Caleb introduced me to Chad. I went to Chad's parties. Chad got evicted from his apartment, and then I never
Wait,
saw
wait,
Chad.
what?
So
Wait,
it was August 29th, 2017. I was turning 20 years old. I almost gave the actual birth date of me. But
That's too
it was my
much.
birthday party, and I invited Caleb, and I asked him to bring Settlers of Catan, which he had chipped in to buy with some of his other roommates, and he said he could only bring it, or he was only allowed to bring it, but his friend wanted to come to the party, and that was David. And sure enough, David is the life of the party.
Am I?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
very
I showed
memorable.
up, drank
You're
all your
very-
alcohol, and was just awkward the whole time.
You were very memorable among many of my friends. They were like, David was cool. We got to party with him.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Why'd you tell me this? I could have felt so good about myself.
Aw.
There's a whole maybe 2 to 3 minutes in the last podcast where we talked about David and some very nice things, and it got completely cut out because it was in the middle of a rambling section about classes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why is it? Because you don't want to include personal
of the previous
information?
episode, we were.
No, it was just really freaking boring.
Oh, okay.
It was like an hour and 10 minutes into the show or something, and we started talking about the most challenging class we have ever taken and probably will ever take. And yeah.
And that's all. That's good. That's it.
For 20 minutes, that's what we talked about, and for 2 minutes, we were just like, oh yeah, David.
Oh, thanks.
Oh yeah.
But I had to cut that, and I couldn't like splice it in because there was no context to that,
Yeah.
Fair.
which sucks.
Could have been a commercial break.
Yeah,
I've been
Commercial break.
considering
We have
doing
to talk
commercial
about
breaks,
David.
but I don't know. Like, I don't have anything to plug. I'm not like, check out my Patreon because I don't have a Patreon. I really should just do like we're gonna take a 5-minute break. It'll be like 0 seconds for you. Be right
Yeah.
back. We'll probably try that.
Okay.
Okay.
See how it
At some
flows.
point during this episode, if my
Yeah.
mom calls me, I'll have to step out and get roasted real fast.
Yeah. But it wasn't your fault.
Get
I know, but I'm
bullied
supposed
over
to.
the-
I'm supposed to watch everyone as they leave.
You're supposed to back them out of the
Really?
Yeah.
driveway with-
Is it that complicated?
The
of a-
one
Yeah.
time you did it.
Yeah, I'm supposed to. My dad gets mad at me when I don't.
Dang.
I had to do it with Alex. She almost nailed it too. Her first time leaving it. She almost hit me. I was standing next to the rock. She
Is it
almost
that
hit
common?
me.
People try to back out of his driveway straight.
Yeah.
Like it's not an S-shaped thing. Like they forget from the time they pull in to when they leave that it's not a straight
How do you
driveway.
forget? It doesn't look straight at all.
I'm thinking. I kind of want to low key lie to my parents that like someone was reversing in our driveway. Like some random person came to our driveway and did like a U-turn, but it makes no sense because we live in a cul-de-sac.
Your lie is etched into his
Wait,
microphone.
do they know? Do they know that it's broken yet? Have
No.
they like responded?
No.
Oh, you tried to call them and they didn't pick up.
Yeah. The only way they would ever
Oh, this
know
is
is if I
terrifying.
didn't. It's the only way they would like. They're not gonna be back for a week. The only way that I could hide this lie is if I paid to have it fixed.
Oh.
And I don't want to spend $200.
I mean, Baron would probably chip in. I don't think he
Baron-
would.
Baron should pay for it.
Fair amount of the
Yeah,
stuff
Baron
considering he
should-
did the whole thing.
Baron.
Yeah.
He did the
Baron
entire
should
thing.
pay for it.
Damn.
You have to confront him about that though, because
He
it's
just
not.
he Snapchatted me the word letter D. and I replied yes,
What?
and then he didn't reply.
D.
Chad said a
David.
cuss word on the show.
I did sneak a little swear word in there, and I apologize to all of
I
our
can't believe
sub
that's him.
13-year-old viewers or listeners, rather.
So,
You know.
are you a pedophile?
What? What is
We're gonna take that quick break.
Goodbye. Oh my gosh, that was just off.
Dude, I thought of this really original bit where we go on Yahoo Answers, and
Oh, we gotta figure out something like that, but not that, because
we can go on Quora.
What's the bit?
It's just, I was making a pet.
Yahoo's like I'm a bam.
I'm like Big Bam Bam.
Oh.
And one of us can wear glasses, and
But
one of us
Quora?
can be dummy thick, and one of us can have a beard.
One,
You can have the beard.
I can
'cause
have the
guess
beard.
have
You
the
already
beard.
have
Justin
the
is not.
beard.
Oh, I guess Justin is kind of.
Which means we have to.
Did you know my
Yes.
barber told me to shave my beard off?
Did he actually?
She did. She told my mom that I should.
Oh, that's.
Other people have
That's
said
so
nice
rude.
things. Other people have said nice
Yeah,
things.
your beard is amazing.
But it's like patchy.
Well,
I guess,
okay,
here.
Amaris is likes all beards. So
That's not true. That is so not true. Listen. I like
Caleb is
yours
stroking
because
his
I get to
chin.
play with it. Okay.
On first
I
glance,
do
which
not
is fully shaved, but it is
like
actually a
if
little
I saw
fuzzy.
this on another man, I would be
It's
like,
a little fuzz.
what?
Thank you,
It's a
Chad.
little fuzzy.
It's long enough that people notice and say, "Oh, you're trying to grow a beard, huh?" And then I get to go. Nope. Shut up.
Who says that? To
I can't grow a beard. I
Baron,
can only grow.
My dad, your sister, my
My
sister.
sister said that to you?
Yeah, when we were eating dinner.
Which
She-
one?
She Michaela said I had a
Oh,
neck
they're
beard.
like
A
11.
neck beard. It is not a neck
No.
beard.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
she's been on Reddit lately.
Oh God.
Yeah, so she knows what a neck beard is now.
She's evolving. She's learning.
So she just did that to mess with you.
Oh, I know. I didn't actually care.
The only beard.
I'm aware that it's not a good beard. That's why I think it's okay for me to continue doing it.
Just
If you
embrace it.
if you look at it from a certain angle though, it doesn't even look like it's there. It just looks like a shadow.
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
I hope you're browsing Quora, David, but I know you're not.
I can what? Oh no,
No,
I'm
he's checking
texting my
his
mom.
He's freaking
I got a good lie where I tell my mom that Baron left without telling anybody, and we were playing video games. So now it's not my fault anymore.
That would make sense.
That's a lie that is good.
Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable lie.
All you have to do is say that you were in the Vive. You were in the gamosphere.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
jacked in.
You freaking bagels.
You were jacked
I
in.
was
unable
jacking
to-
off.
I
He
think
gave you a
Baron
hug
said
my
that.
joke.
and a kiss, and then left,
The kiss of death.
and you didn't even know it was him. You
Oh my
didn't know who
God.
it was.
Hey, am I allowed to leave to get more vodka?
Go for it. It's not that deep, fam. We get like 12 views.
Pull me out!
Oh my god.
Jack me off. Unjack me.
Move the jack.
I'm like 4 years late to all of the VR jokes,
Yeah.
but
Do you even read Ready Player One? You can't hear me. I shouldn't talk.
he said, "Did you even read Ready Player One?" And
No.
no,
No one
I
did.
watched the movie.
I did.
Idiot.
Everyone watched it.
I didn't watch
Oh,
the
well,
movie.
Oh.
The
I
movie,
mean-
the movie looked cool.
It
had
did
Tracer
look
from
cool,
Overwatch in it, so
but
I felt
it was
like I really
kind of
needed to,
confusing.
though.
What? It
Because
did?
it had Tracer from Overwatch in it.
It did?
Yeah.
Cavalry was here, love.
Oh my god.
There, the cavalry was there, man.
Wait, like the voice actor or like...
No,
the-
Tracer was in the movie.
What?
I don't
They
think she,
forget-
I don't think
they
she said
added
anything.
stuff-
There was like a big fight at the end where everybody was like in their avatar, and one of the avatars was Tracer.
Oh, I do remember that.
The book,
Yeah.
I think, was more realistic to America because there was an instance in the book where the main character buys a gun from a gun vending machine.
Oh my god.
But that's in real life.
Oh.
When was the book written?
Huh?
When was the book written?
1854?
No, it was...
It's like, I think it was like
It
the
was
90s.
early.
Yeah.
It was like... I thought it was the 80s.
Or the 80s. I don't know. It has a lot of, like, all the video game references are 80s references.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that there wasn't a Tracer from Overwatch in it? What about the Iron? So
Are
yeah,
you
they
telling
just
me Tracer
spliced
from
in-
Overwatch wasn't inspired from 1980s novel Ready Player One?
I know, I'm so sorry.
Tracer
to
from
find your
Overwatch is
lesbian
like my
pick
favorite.
somewhere
Ready
else.
Player One.
Tracer's gay, right?
Yes.
You can't say that.
Why?
Canonically, she is a lesbian.
Yeah.
Nice.
But she doesn't have a girlfriend. Why doesn't
Yes, she
have
does.
Yeah,
It's
she
in the
is,
comic.
Lena.
Who?
Wait, really?
Oh, I don't read the.
Did she die?
Yes.
I don't read
What?
the comics.
Is her girlfriend alive?
Who knows? Bastion's gay. Soldier's gay. Most of the characters in Overwatch are gay
Freaking juice.
at this point.
I'm pretty sure it's.
How many characters have confirmed sexualities, and how many of the ones that have confirmed sexualities are homosexual?
I'm pretty sure
they
everyone with a confirmed sexuality would be homosexual.
I think so too.
Because I think you're like assumed straight.
No,
until
I
said
think that other
otherwise.
characters might have had like loved ones show up in comics and stuff.
Torb.
Mary's turn.
Torb is.
Well, Torb had.
No, Torb has a wife.
His kid is Bridget. Brigette.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Torb's probably straight. You know, he could be gay.
No.
That's
No.
that's always really
It
sad.
could be bi.
It's a
Oh,
sperm donor.
that explains why there's so many.
To a
kids.
lesbian couple.
Brigitte is a test tube baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's why no one likes her.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
I
Test
haven't,
tube babies are on the edge of society.
David screaming,
Disclaimer.
I haven't played Overwatch since Brigitte was added.
It's a good thing.
Did anyone else get added? Baptiste.
A lot of people.
Baptiste, Hammond.
Who?
Oh, Hammond. Yeah. Hammond came afterward.
The new healer.
Hammond is
Yeah.
a new healer, yes.
Not Hammond.
No,
A lot of other
Baptiste.
Baptiste.
There have been more characters.
I saw like maybe
Really?
2 tweets.
Ash, yeah.
Oh,
Ash.
yeah.
And Bob.
Listen, as much as you want Bob to be his own character,
Bob is peripheral.
he's not. He's only there for a split second. And I know that hurts you.
Was a new level editor. You can probably make a
Okay.
permanent Bob.
You know,
That should be in the workshop.
there was an ultimate duration slider for the workshop, but it kind of applied sporadically because some of the ults are not, like channeled.
So explain that a little bit. What is?
Wait, can I make Graviton last forever?
No.
Probably not.
the workshop?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh yeah.
It's a scripting system for Overwatch. But by scripting they mean a series of drop-down menus with so many options. It's stupid, and you can end up in like an infinite cycle of drop-down menus. Just you can have something.
So basically, you can change the rules of the game. but
Yeah.
you can
Okay.
do, like, a ton
Yeah.
of
I missed the whole
it's like a
point of what
coding
you asked me. Yeah.
system,
You
but
can.
yeah.
it's pretty.
I really like the game
very
that I
long.
made.
You make your custom games.
Where I tried to
like,
make the exponential ramping of like knockback to damage, right, with the hand.
Yeah.
And then we just ramped it up so it's just instant.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things you can change with it. Some things that you think you might be able to, you can't. But a lot of things you wouldn't expect, you can.
So you're
You
gonna
can
edit
make a
this
lot of
whole
crazy
bit out of
games.
the podcast?
Probably not.
Yeah, we're
No,
just,
this is core material.
We just need an explanation if I'm not going to edit it out. I really don't edit a ton of stuff out. I edit like 15-minute blocks of stuff that are boring, or I think one time in an episode we referenced one of our personal friends' actual name when talking about his not safe for work shit that he did.
Ooh.
And I was like, I'm actually just going to cut this whole bit.
Yeah, that's a little spicy.
Yeah.
Guys, let's talk about sex.
I'd rather.
We don't have to, if that's okay.
That's okay, yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, David.
You're welcome.
It's a little something to cut out.
Dionysus.
He's giving me his first thing to cut out.
Yay!
I'm gonna bleep it out too.
Really?
I'm not even gonna cut it out. I'm just gonna.
Is this
bleep
a
it
Christian? Is this a Christian
You're
podcast?
telling me you can't say sex?
I'm
on
gonna
this
have
one?
We're
repeats.
gonna
of
talk about the Bible, so I'm gonna edit in the Bible.
How many sons did Father Abraham have?
Many.
Oh
If
my
you
God.
could bleep out
Many
stuff like
sense.
that with like Bible verses, that would be amazing. But
Or
if
he
it takes
just
too
really
long,
rapidly says John 3:16 and
Let's
say to
talk
me,
about Isaiah 4:12, and the Lord said.
I don't know that verse, so
I
if you
don't
could
either.
finish it.
I like that.
Guys, let's talk about.
Isaiah 4:12.
Remember the part where our Bible verses or our Discord servers channel names are just super whack Bible verses?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I went on a little bit of
Oh,
a like
yeah.
context.
That
spree
was
for those
my
verses.
idea.
Some of those verses have context that helps them. Some of them don't.
yeah, some of them are just,
Whoa!
First fill of the night.
Let's
Yep.
talk about spills, baby.
No, let's not. This is not episode 2.
This is episode
Man.
2. This is happening.
No.
Episode
way.
2.
Okay. Do you,
This episode
do you
2 would
need
be
me
like
to
crawling
clean
under
up?
the coffee table.
Is it
Yeah.
water?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's definitely not water.
It's orange juice.
Fucking damn it.
I'm sorry.
That was 3 cuss words at once.
God is a cuss word?
God is a
Yes.
cuss word. This is a Christian podcast.
You
You
cannot
can't say that
say
one. That's the worst
the
one.
Lord's
It's
name
more
in
of a
vain.
cursed concept, really. Not so much
Concept.
of a curse word.
Ooh, progressive.
It's a set of words.
It's an idea. It's a being. It's a way of life.
It's a concept.
Thank you, David, for cleaning up after.
It's an enigma.
That's not how you clean. Don't wipe it.
Don't womansplain.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you clean up a spill, you gotta press it. You gotta press
I'm dabbing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dab, 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 dab.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I'm
egregious.
saving
That's
you.
too many dabs.
I
How
am
did you
saving you.
just rapid dab?
dab.
That was a really poor form one. You stuck your hand in your ear.
Yeah, get that on the podcast. You want
David
audio
just
medium.
dabbed.
You can't.
I'm actually posting it to YouTube, so if I were to record it, I could technically.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you doing something, David.
if he just dabbed like 30 times and then he dabbed
sorry.
right after.
Yeah,
He
that's
just
what I
does
thought.
that- does that
He
make
did
sense?
the what
Bunch
is
of
it? The
dummies.
infinite dab from Fortnite.
Dab, 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 dab.
Oh no.
It's like a dance. Yeah.
You just dab back and forth.
Yeah, and his
It's
feet,
really-
he kind of like prances. What are you doing, my man?
That's the beauty of a podcast. You can say that.
David just tried to assault Caleb's arm with a pink Sharpie.
Yeah, you gotta like play-by-play sportscast and
And
stuff.
Caleb recoiled in time. Great performed by Caleb. Excellent try by David.
God, this is such a good podcast. Chad, what are we doing now?
Well, usually I like to segue into asking what you've been obsessed with lately.
Okay.
I mean, not at that bluntly, but like I didn't really plan anything. So like for example, I would say that I was obsessed with Jack Stauber, but I've probably already talked about him twice on the podcast, so I'm gonna.
No, I'm just kidding.
When we sat down for dinner, when we were eating our Chinese food, I was explaining
Oh my
what
God.
daycore and nightcore
Yes.
was, and I used a Jack Stauber song as a reference because it's the perfect. It starts really slow, which sounds like daycore, and then it gets really high pitched, which sounds like nightcore, and you can kind of go either way with it. It was very funny.
That's hilarious, Chad.
I could just read articles from my newsfeed on Google.
You could read the headlines.
Just the
Find a
headlines.
good one.
God.
Hit us with one.
Well,
Caleb.
like the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger gets kicked in the back.
But you
Oh my
saw, you see the right angle? Because in the right angle, he doesn't fall over.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
fine.
He's like a tank.
He absorbs it. It's great.
I mean, he said he literally didn't think he was actually kicked. He thought he was just jostled by the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his story.
Yeah.
It seems viable. He got jostled pretty hard, but he didn't. He
I
saw the
don't-
guy on the ground when he turned around. So
Dude, the guy that jump kicked him got dove on by the bodyguard.
Yeah, this bodybuilder looking guy just like
That was
reverse
his
grabbed
bodyguard.
him by the neck.
That was his bodyguard.
That was an actual bodyguard.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. That was
You
nutty
did a
though.
pretty shit job then, cause like.
Okay.
How did you not see a man running at him? Ready
He
to
was
drop
he was
him?
watching Arnold flex for the gram.
I mean, I thought it was for Snapchat.
It was something live.
Was it live?
I think
Oh
it was
my
live.
God,
I think
that's
that's how people saw
amazing.
it.
That is so amazing.
Alright. I'm gonna Google funny things.
Why?
You're hijacking this podcast like episode 2, but for the better.
Funny things to do on a podcast.
I made that drink too strong.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Yeah, you
Alright,
take it.
7 ways to make podcasting fun, Chad. You ready?
I'm
Look
ready.
at this guy.
I'm ready to
What
laugh.
is that?
Oh, that is a wacky guy. He's got like
Alright,
blue
don't be
clown.
rigid.
Don't be rigid.
Let yourself laugh. Interact with your audience. That's just not possible.
I'm gonna touch you.
God, this
How
is the
have you been?
this is
Oh,
the,
touch
this is the
me.
shittiest list.
ASMR joke. That's interactive.
Oh, can we
No,
do-
fuck that.
Can we do ASMR?
Oh
No!
Caleb loves ASMR.
That was too loud. I'm so sorry.
Caleb has the tingles. He gets the
You
tingles.
get the tingles.
I get the tingles.
Oh, I got two.
I also get the tingles.
Yeah.
What? I'm not. Am
I
I,
think we
the only-
talked about
Do you
that,
get the
but I'm not
tingles?
sure.
I only get it when I'm watching
Do
the
you get the
person.
Yes,
tingles?
I
when
do.
you-
So
You do? Am I the only one
Amaris,
that
I
doesn't
listen.
get tingles?
I listened. I watched dog ASMR.
dog
dog?
ASMR.
Yeah,
So the dog has to be licking the.
the
thing.
dog is eating something. It's a channel
Aw.
called Maya Polar Bear.
Did it work?
Yeah.
What?
That's a little
You get
strange.
the tingles?
But I mean, it's cute.
It
but
is
also,
cute.
like, what if a person was like slurping cereal?
Oh my god.
Well,
God,
this
that-
wasn't a person.
The puppy
It
had
was
a
a dog.
slurper.
It was a very cute dog.
Listen.
I have to be watching the video with the sounds that they make for it to work.
Mm.
If I tap out, it doesn't work.
Really?
Really.
That's
Why the
that's
hell?
pretty interesting. Why are you looking at the news?
God, these are so.
Because
These
I
are,
want to know about Khloe Kardashian.
these are
apparently.
terrible ideas. People that suggest idea about podcasts,
The probably don't have a
Stupid.
podcast.
Well, they probably do. It
Maybe
probably
they
gets, like,
should
16
shut
views
up
a
and
video.
record.
You know, like WikiHow things.
Yes.
I feel like those are just made by AI. I think that's that.
Like,
That
this was
article
made
is
by an
probably
AI.
AI.
Read this. Like,
Yeah.
People. Here's an idea for a podcast. People who don't watch sports watch the same video of a sports game 10 times and explain what they watched.
What?
10 times?
Yeah.
Who has time
Wait,
for that?
what?
Interview
Like a
famous
1
people and
minute
ask them
highlight,
who
probably.
has. Wait,
Oh,
interview
okay.
famous people and ask them who had. Interview famous people and ask them who has asked them
How many
questions from
drinks
the
have you
Prouds
had?
questionnaire.
Are you alright?
A news podcast that consists of people talking about the news using the 1,000 most commonly used words in the English language. That's actually kind of funny. Sports, where to begin? This podcast allows amateurs to
Why are they all
narrate
about
pro games.
sports?
David, what sport do you play?
Isn't it obvious?
I play
Rugby?
No.
Warhammer 40k.
Oh, shut up.
That's a good sport.
So this
David is
scary.
currently
A blood
wearing.
No, I found a
Soccer.
scary news article.
What's the scary news
You know how
article?
people like to talk about Meghan Markle a lot?
No.
I don't ever read the articles. I just see the headlines over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And like, her relationship with the Queen is deteriorating and stuff.
Who is that
They-
actually? Like dead serious.
She married Prince Harry, I think is his name.
Correct.
This dude. You can see in the picture.
Okay,
Everybody,
yeah.
She
everybody
married the
online.
redhead prince.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now she's preggers. Or at
Anyway,
least, I think she
No,
might
she had
actually
the
she-
baby.
she
She
gave
had the
birth.
baby.
Yes.
The title of the article is
Yes.
5 Things We Learned from Archie's Birth Certificate. Just
That's so
That's-
weird.
What can you learn from a birth certificate?
his name,
Where was
his
born?
date of birth,
Name, weight,
Race?
maybe his weight.
Height.
Yeah, his race.
Aren't
Is that
all
what it's
those
about, you
things
think?
like things they
hair
already
color,
knew?
possibly. It could be like black or red. Because she has like darker hair and he has red hair.
Social security
They
number?
really want to know.
That's true.
They could also.
That's an American
Well,
That's
see,
thing.
the thing is, I'm
Yeah,
looking
that is
here.
an
They have an
American.
actual picture of the baby,
Let me.
so I don't think it's the hair.
I don't think. I think the
It's
hair.
got a cap on, you dummy.
Well, there's other pictures.
They're hiding.
Most
There's other
babies
pictures,
are
dude.
born without hair, so I don't think they could really.
I don't think
I
they
actually-
put the
It's
hair
been a
color on the
couple
birth
days,
certificate. They
Amaris.
could.
Okay, but I also don't think that they put that on the birth certificate.
I thought they did hair and eye color. Or is that like a driver's license
I think that's
thing?
a
Social
that's an
security
ID
number.
only kind of.
I
thing.
can
Whether
look
or
at a
not-
picture of a British birth certificate.
Whether or not he was from Kenya.
Are you looking that up right now?
Oh, Baron text me. British birth certificate.
Hey, you wanna speak
We're
into
breaking
the
it down. This is now an
Oh, is
investigation.
So-
it?
journalism
It's
podcast.
way different from ours.
You have date,
I don't
place
know
of
what
birth.
ours looks like.
You have name and surname, name and
It's not
surname
rough- I
of the
mean, roughly,
father,
but-
mother, address,
Of what?
validity,
Address of what?
Oh, they
Hospital?
probably
date. There's not that much. There's
No.
actually there's no like physical characteristics.
So the funny thing about a birth certificate is it records information that people would want to know at a later date.
Well, that's
This
you.
baby was born in such a and under such publicity that every single thing on that birth certificate would be known immediately.
Exactly.
Other than taking a picture or
Yeah.
being anywhere near. But 5 things we learned from his birth certificate. One thing I learned is that you got a hold of the baby's birth certificate somehow.
You know, we do have the answers to this little riddle that you've
Is the
posed.
article?
Yeah, the article.
I'm gonna click on the article.
I
You
didn't
already
want
you read my mind. Oh look, there's his birth certificate is on the article. I don't.
He has
understand.
he has like a step.
I don't
He's
like
a step
this.
ahead of like if he wants to run
He's
for office.
posting it himself. Yeah.
Here are the 5 things.
If they
I'll
release
let
his
you
tax
I
know.
don't
returns,
think
he'd be
anybody will
golden.
ever believe that the son of the prince was not born in the country. Does that make sense?
Well, he was
It's
not
like
born.
a Kenya situation.
Oh,
where it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You weren't actually born here. You're not legitimate.
He
to
could have been
run.
born in Hawaii, dude, and that would make it complicated.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Well,
I've never heard of a prince of England flying to Hawaii to birth their child, though.
It's a nice place, and his wife is American.
Oh, interesting.
That's why the queen hates her guts.
Ugh,
okay.
Such drama.
Americans.
Screw it.
All right, we're scanning the phone right now for answers.
Okay,
How's the
so
article?
they're pretty standard. I mean, it's not really that interesting.
No, it wouldn't be.
Archie was not born at home. Like most people aren't born at home. He was born at a hospital. Like
We know this.
Were
for
there
sure,
not
though.
reporters outside the hospital?
there probably were. I don't understand.
I wonder if it was actually done in secret because I saw almost nothing.
Oh.
Like, I saw almost no. And it's not like I read articles specifically about Merkel or anything, but like I never saw anything like, oh, they're taking off. to the,
to go to the
hospital.
hospital.
I wonder if they're about to have the baby. It was just like, the baby's born. Like, came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, also, apparently, Prince Harry took a total of 11 days to register Archie's, that's the name of the baby, Archie's birth. So I guess that explains why there is no real news, I guess, because he didn't really register him. I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's pretty normal, though. You don't really register your baby the day it happens. I think my mom took a while, too. So I think that's pretty normal.
I don't know anything about birth
Yeah,
certificates.
no idea about that.
Okay.
But
well,
We defer.
is it just when you leave the hospital, they're like, oh, by the way,
exactly.
Here's your receipt
So when
of our
Don't
the
your
longer,
stay.
the longer you stay in the hospital, the longer it takes for you to actually get all that done. And I know for my mom, it took her a while to
I
get out
mean
of
she
the
had a
hospital.
C-section.
She did have a C-section.
Oh, she did?
Oh wait, Megan?
That was pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sherlock Holmes of you right there.
Yeah. Higher
Well,
recovery time.
I'm saying that my mom had a C-section,
Mine
and
did
that's why
too,
she
but
took so long.
She only ever took 3 days in the hospital, but I guess she recovered the rest of the time at home.
Mm.
Just spending the
Turn your
whole
phone on and
recovery.
volume off.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
You're gonna
copyright
You're
to
gonna ruin
read.
You're gonna ruin our.
That
podcast.
would be interesting if it said like if it was a C-section or a.
What are we talking
natural
about? I
birth.
completely zoned out from everything. I was taking
British,
Well, let's talk
British
about-
royalty.
Let's talk about that
An
situation.
American
Unless
filth.
it's gone to heck.
Actually, no. Let's talk
I'm
about.
just telling him like
why
don't worry about it
Oh what?
until like I don't hear from my parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that there's nothing much to
Oh.
it.
Well, there you go.
Just tell him to
Cool.
set aside $200.
I'm not gonna make him pay. I'm not gonna make him pay. I'll probably make him pay half. I'll
That's-
pay the other half.
Yeah, that's more than fair.
No. Anyway,
Is anyone actually?
why are you looking at
interested in
amps?
this?
I wanna
No,
know.
it's not amps. Oh, you are?
What is it? What?
Okay, so like, there's only like 3 more.
Just
One of
rattle
them,
off. Hit them off.
the 5th one, which is I think the most interesting to me because of the way the journalist worded it.
Yes.
Don't look at me like that. It says no special treatment for Archie and his dad, and
All right.
I don't know. It says despite being royal, the birth certificate wasn't signed by one of the most senior employees at Westminster Register Office.
You know why it probably was? Because his wife is like just a normal American girl, and the Queen's probably furious about that.
Wait,
There's
is that
no way.
true? I had no idea.
I think that's how
Okay.
most of those
What is-
articles go.
what is?
Is that true though?
Caleb just reversed.
That his wife is American?
Hey, Caleb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's what the whole deal with them is.
Hey,
That's why there's
guys.
so much focus on it.
I don't.
And because people
What
love
does
royals.
British royalty do?
Jack
I don't know, but
shit.
everyone follows it except for me apparently.
No, I don't do it on purpose.
I don't follow it.
I read the headlines,
You.
which is why I'm making like sweeping
Hey,
generalizations.
so I would like to point out that Caleb gets his news from Snapchat news.
No, I don't. Not
Yes, you
anymore.
do.
No, I just don't read the news.
He gets it
Anymore.
from
I
Google.
was sitting in class the
He
day that
he
you
does
realized
this.
how
Look,
sad
I'll
it
show you.
was that,
He does
like,
this
Snapchat news
and then he
is
scrolls
just
Oh, that's fair.
forever.
crap.
No, but he
No, I
scrolls
knew
for
it
a
was
long
crap.
time.
The thing of it is,
Why is adipose tissue?
there's
here?
so much crappy stuff to sift through, but they give you articles from legitimate news sources
For
for free.
Yeah.
So there's some benefit
Oh.
to be had. But they also like throw that. It used to be that those stories were interspersed with like just
Oh.
random people
Really
and their
annoying.
Snapchat
Yeah,
stories.
Dumb
like
stories.
the people that you follow but don't necessarily follow you back. I
Yeah.
think they call those like celebrities.
Chad,
Yeah, celebrity stories.
what is this
There's like a couple-
podcast?
There's a couple comedians that I follow where it's just like, you know, if I wanted to see their stories, we would either have to be mutually following each other or
Yeah.
it would be that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a podcast about nothing. This is the Seinfeld of podcasts.
No, we've covered a lot of ground, and I think we've made some differences in people's lives so far.
Caleb, what is one difference you think you've made?
Little Archie in 15 years is going to
We
listen
know
to this.
so much
and learn
more
5
about
things
little
about
Archie.
himself
Oh my
from his birth
gosh.
certificate.
You're so right. We didn't even get through all 5 because the rest are so boring.
We failed.
Did you
Oh my
guys
gosh.
know that it's bad to chew ice?
It's bad to chew ice, do you say? Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
It's bad to chew ice,
You little
apparently.
devil. You
Huh.
little minx.
Like, I'm not
Chewing
kidding, though.
ice.
Apparently it hurts your teeth.
Yeah,
Ice.
it's very bad for you.
I
It's
chew
chewing
it,
ice.
but like chewing ice is my life. I don't know how I'm gonna.
I did know that.
Chewing ice is
I think a
my
lot of people know that.
life.
Really?
Also, I think you should
I
probably
had
lick
no
a
clue.
like iron frying pan or something because
What?
you
Apparently.
probably have what's the thing called?
Apparently, people who have an iron deficiency Also known as anemia? Or something?
Nope, not anemia.
Anemia
It's a different thing.
Is a low
What's it called?
blood count.
Oh.
It's like a really short, like almost maybe it's a one-syllable word.
It's something else. But
It's snappy.
they tend to chew ice. There's no real explanation for
So
it,
I'm
I don't think.
disabled.
No, you're just lacking iron. You probably haven't had a steak.
I wonder if there's like iron and crunchy things in
To
general.
be fair,
Or pica.
Maybe.
Just crude
Pica.
Pike.
It's 2 syllables.
What?
It's called pica.
iron.
Why-
You got pica.
what's the science
No,
behind
what
that?
is called pica? What
Pica is the craving it's the craving and chewing of substances that have no nutritional value, such as ice, clay, soil, or
Clay?
Who does
You're
that?
in the same boat as
There-
people that
Who
eat dirt,
chews
David.
paper?
Wow,
You would eat
Have
dirt
you seen
with
My
them.
Strange Addiction?
Oh, don't talk to me about that show.
Some person was eating Scotch tape.
Some
David, your
person was
specific
eating
condition-
sand.
Uh-huh.
Your
And she
condition
was
is
like,
called-
I love the way it feels against my teeth. And I was like,
Get cut off.
Well, at least you didn't see somebody. Well, you probably did see somebody like licking an amusement ride. Amusement ride.
oh gosh.
Oh, I did see that one.
Why
Yeah,
is
that's
that
horrible.
show in existence? I mean,
To learn.
I do tune in a few times, but
It's almost
But-
as
I
educational
do
as this
tune in a
podcast.
couple times a day. I like to catch up
No.
on the new episodes. I do record them VCR, bring them to VHS,
onto the
DVD,
VHS.
Anyway,
Blu-ray.
Oh, jeez.
Let the boy speak.
David has pagophagia.
That sounds
You have pagophagia.
bad.
Yep. You're gonna die.
Well, this is true.
You have pagophagia, and that means you are Pagliacci.
He has piglegitia.
You are Pagliacci.
I'm an albino.
Yeah.
That's my favorite character.
With
from
or
Adventure
without
Bros.
anemia, see?
Anemia. Yeah.
It's an iron
deficiency.
deficiency. I told you.
I have vitamin D
The
deficiency.
reason is very unclear, though. And it's funny because just recently I started chewing ice. Caleb can attest to this.
Yeah, and
it
I
was
said that you
really
had an iron
weird.
deficiency.
To
Immediately.
be fair,
Yeah,
I mean, like,
immediately.
Because I'm a doctor.
You just
I-
diagnosed me.
I like the last like month of school. My meal plan ran out.
Yeah, her too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, that was
I don't
like
think
the
I
last.
don't think I ate meat for like
3
3
weeks.
weeks.
Oh.
Were you doing ramen?
Yeah,
Same.
and peanut butter and bananas.
Yep.
I was
Just
deep
because
throwing
you were
those
too lazy to
bananas.
go to the store and like cook stuff for yourself, or because you just didn't have money?
I was lazy as hell.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's me.
I was
right
also
now.
busy.
Yeah, same. I would come home and immediately just do what little homework I could and then go to sleep. So
And now I'm alone. I'm alone. Just me and Cameron and Kenneth in our apartment. Hey, cut that
Kenneth?
out. You can't have names. Yeah, because Kenneth is our new roommate.
we'll just put the Father, the Son, and the Holy
Is
Spirit.
Luke still in there?
No, he graduated,
Oh yeah. Ooh.
and Killian left.
Wait,
Out
are
of
you still in the
choice.
apartment?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just-
Caleb, are you going back to the apartment?
no, he doesn't co-op next semester.
You're gonna co-op again? It's a full year.
No,
It's
he's
a
taking
3
summer
rotations.
classes.
That's how it works at state. There's 3 rotations.
Oh, lame.
And then
I make money.
Come back.
He really
Come back
does.
to me.
Make lots of money.
Yeah.
I am poor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the disease called where you just have no money?
Nobody can see it. Like this is audio medium.
It's a disease?
Is it worth explaining?
No, don't explain it.
David's house is very, very, very nice. I
Yeah.
walked in and I
Mhm.
went, what? And my eyes were dollar signs.
My
Yeah.
parents. Well, you know what? You know what? We're not going to go into this.
Just a.
David is a
Let's
child of
scratch
privilege.
the service. Let's
I'm
scratch
child
the
of
surface.
We're
privilege.
sitting on the floor
But
because-
I'm brown!
Listen, just to give you an idea of how nice this house is, we're sitting on the floor because one of the couches is too nice to sit on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's a decorative stool.
Well, too nice for you to sit on.
I tried to sit on the little footstool, but that is also decorative.
Yeah.
And I actually asked because it looks decorative.
It really does. It looks.
Well,
very
looks
it's not
handmade.
decorative. It's just a lot more weight to put your body and then your feet.
It is a
on.
footstool.
Do you know how much I weigh, David?
Like 10 pounds?
Yeah, you got it.
He said 10 pounds.
This place is immaculate, though. It's very well decorated.
It's very nice.
It
Yeah,
is. It is
his
very
parents
nice.
had like.
We're out of milk. I mean, we're out of orange juice.
Use milk.
David was essentially an only child, even though he actually has 2 siblings.
Yeah, because they're so much older than him. Hey, stop drinking! I know that's
This could be an intervention show.
That's good.
No.
That would be a really
Let's
freaking.
take a little 5-minute break for us. 0-minute break for you.
Have you checked at all how long we've been talking for?
39 minutes.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is not bad. That's a
I
good
thought it was a
halfway
lot
point.
worse than that.
No.
Yeah, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. Ads.
And we're back. We're
And
here.
We're back.
Hey,
Oh
no,
my
I'm doing
god.
this one.
What?
That was worth a second take.
Did I ruin your good time, David?
What's my fortune, Chad?
We decided to open up some fortune
my
cookies from the
fortune
Chinese food that we got.
Is the clash of ideas is the sound of freedom.
Dude, I think
What
you're
Bible
gonna
verse is
fall
that?
off the couch.
It's very politically charged. As a libertarian,
Crushed your cookie. Oh no.
Oh my cookie! I didn't even
That's
realize.
dramatic.
Crap. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay,
This
well, I
is
guess
not
Amaris
a good
goes
place to
second.
balance a glass.
This
I'm
is-
gonna put it
this
right
is
here.
definitely-
Especially since it's open
Okay.
or
Well-
empty.
What's the nugget?
Well, I gotta
Give us
eat
the
my
wisdom.
cookie while I do it.
Ow! For the love of God.
Good
Divi,
catch.
could you save your drunkenness for later?
I'm not drunk.
Yeah, sure. All right, my fortune, or words of wisdom, I guess.
That was
The
really
value lies not within any particular thing, but in the desire placed on that thing. Wait.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, well, that's how money works.
Okay. Yeah.
Crack it. Yeah.
I had a bad one earlier. The one oh god.
You did?
I think 1 in 10 is just something really scary and like out of left field.
1 out of 10. The guy's just having a bad time, and
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah. The road to success is always under construction.
That's stupid.
That is
kind of annoying.
that is so deep. I am so whoopsie daisy.
All right.
I'm glad we were here to share that. All right, I want mine to be something worth. That was a really lackluster crack.
Well, I
Okay,
mean-
All right. We got one more.
here we go. I'm ASMRing it.
These are the literal Powerball winnings for May 18th, 2019.
Yeah.
I'm not giving anyone my
Three,
lucky numbers. I
three,
wouldn't do that.
three,
All right,
three.
look. Mine does not make grammatical sense.
All right. That's great.
The one recognize the illusion does not act as if it is real.
Read it again
That is
slowly.
the one recognize the illusion does not act as if it is real.
I
You can
really
read it.
don't
You can read it.
understand
I
it.
read it correctly.
The one recognize the illusion. Is this the one who recognizes the illusion, or is this
It doesn't say the one who. It says the one.
does not act as if the one who does not recognize the illusion does not act. The one who recognizes the illusion does not act as. That's so bad. It's bad if it makes grammatical sense.
I didn't even bother trying to figure out what it meant. Let me take another look at it. We gotta break this down.
The one who realizes that.
The one who recognize. Yeah, let's see if this was grammatically correct. It would say the one who recognizes the illusion does not act as if it is real.
Well, of course not, because you realize that it's an illusion.
That is
What?
the most
Okay, so if I put on
Great.
my
beautiful thing I've ever
I
heard.
I love it.
It reminds me of The Matrix, which was like a really nice, deep movie too. And I really liked how in that one, Neo recognized the illusion and acted as if it was not real.
That's deep.
Oh yeah.
That really did it for me.
Blue pill.
That kinda
Morpheus
shaped me.
Orifices. Seashells by the seashore fetus. Have you seen that?
And then he could stop bullets.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that was his
Morpheus.
chant that he did
Porridges,
every morning.
Orifices, walruses. Porridges. Morpheus drinking a 40 in a death basket. I got a video to show you after this.
You kind of do, because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, I thought you were just freestyling.
No,
I was like,
no,
No, he
alright,
clearly,
cool.
he's referencing something. Man, I have a lot of audio files on my phone that are embarrassing, and most of them are of me. But I have one of Chad rapping.
No way.
It's so good.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
With Chad rapping?
Chad does a little rap.
I did
Wait.
a little rap.
Is it?
Pull it up, please.
That's my voicemail. I put that
Where
on
where
thing.
did you get it? Or like,
I was at his house, and he recorded him rapping.
really?
Was this like with me, you,
Was
and
he
Dylan doing
drunk or
homework, or was it like a
It was just
party?
us doing homework, I think.
Oh.
When I was over there.
212?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are some late nights.
But see, this is I'm going to shoot myself in the foot because a lot of these don't have titles.
Dang. You're gonna pull up something real funny.
Probably not. Probably just embarrass myself. Playing my phone into this mic is
Exactly.
also probably going to sound great.
When we were while you're looking that up, while we were doing 212, we would have like a project. We had 3 projects that we had to do, and I think 2 of the 3 we did like night before.
Oh dang.
And we were working like from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m.
I picked it first time.
What?
I picked it first time.
Right.
The title is 2017 10 12 21 45 37 983, and I picked it first try.
All right, let's do it. All right,
Woo!
lean into the mic. Turn it up.
All right, yeah. Crank that volume up. It's full. Okay.
Oops, restart.
Now I think that I'm not sure if it's.
I got my towel. Go away. I'm fine. Just taking a nap. Fine. I'm just taking a nap.
All right, so that's not.
You led me on, Caleb.
No.
I thought
That's
it was
there's 2 of them.
rapping. Okay.
I just want to fuck a pussy and enjoy it. I just want to chill with my boys without sproinging. I just.
What?
All right, nice.
Do I need to freestyle something right now to make up for that?
The last like 10 minutes
Yes,
of this podcast
please.
actually should be about how you're gay.
What?
Asshole. That's mean.
No. Let's listen to this again. I didn't want to read too much into it.
Okay.
I just want to fuck a pussy and enjoy it. I just want to chill with my boys without sproinging.
Let's examine the lyrics closely and see if there's any hints that you might be living a
It's
lie.
like the Eminem interview where he admits to his game.
Yeah, I'm actually gay. I've been leaving little breadcrumbs.
He knows the exact thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
She saw the first maybe 5 minutes of that movie.
The North Korea movie.
Yeah,
The interview.
yeah.
That's funny. That also didn't sound bad.
No, it was
That
good.
For the
Freestyle.
first, yeah.
There was a slightly decent cadence.
There's something there.
It was pretty funny. It was very funny, even at the time.
But it was just,
If you work that into a larger song, it could be something.
yeah.
I think I could hear that in a serious rap song.
Oh my god.
I just want to chill with my boys without
Springing.
sproinging.
No, there's gotta be something else that you can put in there.
No,
Something-
sproinging is
something
perfect.
Less
It's not super direct, but you know
homosexual in this
exactly.
context.
No, I think that's really the goal of it. I think that's what makes it what it is.
Come on.
I should ghostwrite somebody's coming out rap.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes. That would be so disingenuous. Like, that's the most.
Look, I've been working really hard on this song. I got something I got to get off my chest. I don't feel comfortable moving forward in the public limelight without like addressing this issue. 20 minutes earlier, dude, I need you to write me something very important. It's gonna resonate with a lot of people. David, is there a reason that you just slammed your glass coffee table?
No.
Okay.
He's really been participating.
Are you sproinging?
He is.
Brian?
Sproinging with my boys?
What does that mean?
Were
What do you
you?
think it means?
Really don't know.
He was.
Did you listen to the rap?
Don't push on the pillow because you got
No.
your expensive
Where are you?
table holder.
He's intoxicated.
How you doing,
His
man?
own brain.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's the whipped cream vodka.
It was the whipped cream vodka.
Oh, goddamn.
You know, honestly, that looked disgusting because it looked like expired milk,
Oh.
but it was pretty good.
Tasted good. You had a little sweet chaser.
Yeah.
Every sip.
It was a chaser in the vodka.
Yeah.
So it's not.
But
it's-
also,
it's a big
I wasn't taking shots, so it wasn't a chaser.
Surprisingly,
True.
I'm crumbling a piece of paper inches from the microphone.
Yeah, it's
But,
really easy to do stuff like that.
Yeah, you just don't realize. I am easily the most sober one right now, and I am just talking about springing.
Yeah,
And
Caleb's really enjoying it.
I would have done that. I would be talking about springing if I was, a straight edge.
You're a straight edge, Caleb.
Oh my god.
all right,
Is
Caleb.
that David?
No, wait.
We're gonna look at pictures on the
We're looking
podcast.
at
We're gonna
pictures.
look at pictures
In the
now.
living room that we're recording in, we're looking at pictures now.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're such a precious little boy. Oh my god.
Not anymore. Now he hits coffee tables
I love
and
it.
splines.
And does 3 shots at once with whipped
I
cream
love
mixed
those
in.
pictures.
He makes mixed drinks out of whipped cream only.
I'm so glad I
Just
thought
whipped
this.
He
cream.
calls that spoiled.
It's called
ilk.
adapting.
It's called
We had
spoiled
no orange
ilk.
juice.
That's the name of the drink.
You could always just be honest with yourself and drink vodka.
I thought that was a thing where you put whipped cream on a shot of vodka.
Is it?
It is now because I made it.
Usually you do that like in an individual shot. You don't
Yeah.
put like 3 shots worth of whipped
Okay,
cream on
true.
a glass of vodka.
How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know it was 3 shots of vodka?
You said it was 3 shots of vodka.
I never said
Call it a
that.
Russian iceberg.
Oh my god, that's good.
Thank you.
That
I
is
We
think
good.
just made
That
a
is good.
drink on the podcast.
I like spoiled ilk,
It's disgusting, but it's
Russian
like
iceberg is good too.
because the thing is the whipped cream doesn't take
milk.
away from the taste of the vodka, and it doesn't add anything. The only time it's good is when you eat just the whipped cream by itself. When
It's like, God, I need a break from this.
It's not a
vodka.
mixed drink. It's not a chaser. It's just.
you
It's
drink
just
you
unfortunate.
drink the vodka and you drink the whipped cream.
Caleb, you've been 21 for 2 weeks, and how many
Dude,
bad
Caleb's
drinks has David
wild.
made you?
Caleb,
David has not had any.
I've
drinks
had
with
to
me.
bail Caleb out of jail
That's what
like
tonight was
5
for.
times.
God.
David came to me and he was like,
It's
"I
insane
want
how
to
they're letting him go at this point.
get you drunk," and I'm not drunk.
I
And he
never
only
said
has-
I want to get you drunk.
I wanna
That's
get him
not
drunk. I
true.
think that would
I
be
was
kinda
there
fun.
when you said one time that you wanted to get him drunk.
I didn't
Okay,
say
good.
it
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you.
We gotta get him drunk.
That's a good. That's
And
a
you,
good
you
idea.
just
He
have
gets
crappy
drunk if
vodka.
he wants
I
to.
don't know. Actually, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Confession. I got him drunk.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
I got me drunk.
Shut up. I
Oh.
really heavily influenced him to get drunk,
You
and
encouraged him.
yes,
It's a lot
I
of
gave
people
him.
taking a lot
I
of
You
credit.
provided
encouraged, you enabled, you
the
nurtured.
party.
There was
Yes,
you-
exactly.
there was an apartment full of alcohol, and
Yes,
I was in it,
Exactly.
and I was
put you
21.
in that.
I was new
Done.
at
And-
21.
Legal. Continue.
This isn't the point. The point is that when he got drunk, it was kind of ridiculous
Who would have thought?
the amount of analysis that he was doing on how drunk he was. it was so bizarre. He was like every 5 seconds he was like,
My mouth is getting a little dry.
Caleb-
my
Caleb, you
my
turn into a nerd when
fingertips
you're drunk.
are.
he
Do you think I'm not a nerd now? Sometimes I have to like re-listen to. I have to play sentences I've just said out loud over and over again in my head because they sound really pretentious. Just because of the words that I use. Just because of the way that
you
I
do
talk
use really
sometimes.
big words.
I can't. Yeah, and
Like what?
Sproing.
I can't think of any because guess what? I'm not actually that smart. I just use big words at random times.
Yeah, he just has a very large vocabulary.
Fake.
He
Yeah.
reads a lot of news
He's
articles.
fake.
I'm false.
He reads Snapchat news.
He does read a lot of news articles.
100 IQ, engineer at state. 200 IQ, read Snapchat
Caleb, you
news.
take an online IQ test.
Yeah, every single one of those will spit you a 140.
Caleb, did you take
Really?
the test?
If
I've
you
never
just
taken one.
click through them as fast as you can without thinking about it, you'll end up even smarter.
Which
Because a lot of them are time
Did you
based.
take the test
Wow.
to tell you which dwarf you are?
What?
No, of the 7?
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm Gimli.
Wait.
What?
Wait, I said I meant
I
Snow
thought
White.
7.
Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Not Frodo and the 7 Dwarfs. What are you talking about? Were there 7 in the
There were at least 7 dwarves in Lord of the Rings.
Gimli.
There were quite a few.
Gimli.
I don't think there were
No,
seven
there were
in
the
Fellowship.
twins. Then
Well,
there
there were at
was
least 7.
the leader. Then there was
Not in
the
the
old
Fellowship.
dude.
the leader was
Then
Thorin.
there
The
was Thorin, whatever. Then there
Oh,
was
the Hobbit, yes.
There was a lot in The Hobbit.
There's a lot in the Hobbit.
So many dwarves.
I can only count
Almost
4.
exclusively.
There
Do you
were
only
more.
have dwarves
Oh,
in
there's
real
the
life?
fat dude, and then there was
They came out with dwarves in real life now.
Yeah.
what?
Holy shit.
That's mean.
What?
Yeah.
Shut
I'm
up,
sorry, little people.
David. I'm gonna give you a pass just because you seem very drunk right now.
I'm so big!
Yeah. Anyways, but it would be interesting to see
I hope you sleep
Caleb
with shin
get
guards on, dude.
drunk again. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm gonna get my shins kicked in by a little person.
Alright, now
Oh
I'm
my
being
God.
mean. Oh,
Yeah.
dang it, I'm
but
sorry.
But Chad, hold on,
Amaris.
wait. He'd be laying down.
I am not.
That was also the joke?
Amaris, you're
Okay.
classified
Alright, cool.
as a little person.
I am 5'1". Thank
She
you very
actually
much.
skirts it by I think 3 inches or something.
Shut up! Why?
Caleb,
I
you're gonna,
probably do. What
Caleb, you're gonna go home
what
single.
qualifies a little person? I
thought it
think
was
they're
under
like
4
3
foot.
foot. Yeah. They're like 3
It's
foot.
not 3
something.
foot.
It's any,
3 foot something.
it's any Latino woman that's 5'1".
Oh my gosh, your internet browser is so much different than mine.
David has been
Little
hitting Caleb like
person.
over and over.
David just hits me. He just does.
Dude, I remember.
It makes you
Remember-
stronger, I think.
Okay, so my roommate
What
got
is this?
really drunk one night,
Yeah.
and he wanted to prove that he could get a. I can't say names.
Yes,
Podcast.
you've already said everyone's name ever.
Yeah, but
We
I'm not
can
gonna say
bleep
it
it
in
out.
here.
I guess.
Okay. Fine.
He wanted to prove. We were talking. I guess I wasn't talking about it, but they were talking about getting erections while under the influence of alcohol. Because I think one of the girls there was talking about getting like cucked by that, and he wanted
What?
no. I'm saying I'm getting mixed up with things. There was no girls here. It was just a roommate.
Okay.
Oops.
This is a different event. I'm getting mixed with things. Anyway,
no
he
girls.
lays down on the floor with a blanket over him, pulls out his phone, and starts rubbing his dick to
Oh,
prove that he can get an erection
Uh.
while intoxicated.
that's dumb. Why?
He was probably drunk.
It was so bizarre.
So
Of
he
course
starts,
you
very-
can
he
get.
starts jerking himself off to get an erection to prove that he can get an erection.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course you
uncomfortable.
can get an erection while drunk. What kind of? What is
Well,
that
no,
a myth or
there-
something?
no, it's not a myth.
It's possible.
It's,
It is inhibitory.
it is harder.
It is.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's the
can
thing.
be. It can be harder.
Yeah.
It
If you're
varies
real
from person
drunk.
to person.
I guess. Yeah.
David just keeps like burping and then slamming his head on the couch that
Yeah.
he's laying against. Now he's laughing.
I want
Really hard. Too hard.
You're trying to like lose the ability to see.
God, I wish I couldn't see.
My God, don't say that.
Vision is pain.
Oh,
Picture
by
of
the
a
way,
blind person.
you have to
God,
be
I wish that were
4'10"
me.
or shorter. So yeah, I just ruined it by like 3 inches.
Yeah, I was right.
Whatever.
David wound
Okay.
up like he was going to strike me, even though he's 8 feet away from me.
I have long arms.
You can strike the mic pretty easily.
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
The Fox guy from the Fox
Wow.
movie.
Mr. Fantastic Fox.
Mr. Fantastic Fox.
That was
Oh,
a
I
good
like
movie.
that movie.
There's a movie called Mr.
Yeah.
Fantastic that has nothing to do with that.
It's fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called the
Oh, I know.
Fantastic Four.
I know. No. There's a movie called Mr. Fantastic. He's freaking homeschools his kids in the woods.
What?
Does it have Will Scott in it?
And the guy is Aragorn.
And he has
Yeah.
friendship powers.
Aragorn from like
Okay,
the
that's
book.
gotta be like a really
Aragorn
low
from
budget.
yeah,
actor.
the book character Aragorn.
But that one starts with
Sean
an E.
Bean.
His name Sean Bean's not Aragorn.
Who's
Oh,
he?
Aragorn from-
Sean Bean is
be
the
mixing up
human who
names.
tries to take the ring from Frodo, whose name I forgot.
Mr. Bean?
And he gets killed with arrows, I think. Like
Boromir?
protecting Frodo after Boromir.
Oh.
Aragorn is played by
Mr. Bean?
Nope. Maybe it's Mr. Bean.
It's not Mr.
I'm not gonna remember his
Bean.
name, but I kind of feel like it's on the tip
He's
of my
blonde.
tongue.
I remember.
Mr.
that.
Bean is not blonde!
No.
All right.
I'm
Aragorn
talking about
is.
Rowan Atkinson.
Oh.
David has entered a different conversation.
Oh wait. No, Aragorn isn't blonde. Wait a second.
Aragorn is not blonde.
Yeah.
You can have
yeah.
highlights.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about someone else. My bad.
His name is so close to. It's a unique name.
Aragon.
Aragon. It's Aragon. It's Aragon.
That's from
Johnson.
the book.
Oh, like the
You know those
actual
books?
actor.
You like watch those, like read those dragon books? One of them is called Aragon.
That's what we're referencing.
Argon.
We've both read
The-
Aragon.
the Noble
Argon,
Gas.
the Noble Gas?
Yep. The Argon the Noble Gas is my
Aaron, the
favorite
Pokemon?
fantasy novel.
Aaron.
What is the
Aaron,
atomic
Aaron.
number of Argon?
What is the atomic number of?
Fuck you. What is the atomic number of Argon?
Argon?
This is like a Minecraft panel.
my
Excuse me.
God.
What is the
The
atomic number of
dedicate-
Algon?
What is
Oh
it?
my God.
One.
How many dedicated
How
whams does
many-
an Algon
how many-
atom have?
How many dedicated whams?
How wide is the periodic
I
table?
freaking love that video.
How wide is the periodic
It's
table?
hilarious.
That kid. Yeah.
How wide is the periodic
That
table?
kid is dead
10
now.
inches.
Feel old yet?
No, no,
Oh my
okay.
God.
1, 2, a bunch of stuff. 3, 4.
So
No one
sad.
knows the metal.
Oh my God.
This
the
is
metal
so
elements.
sad. Can we get 500 gigabytes of dedicated WAM?
Is it like a nice round number in width?
No.
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 Is it like 11 wide?
What
Does
are you
it sound
guys
right?
talking about?
How wide the periodic table is?
1, 2,
Yeah.
But
3,
it's
4,
weird
5,
because
6,
you
7,
ha-
8, 9, 10. It's 8 wide.
No, it's not 8 wide. That's
It is 8
stupid
wide.
as hell.
It's not 8 wide. It can't be 8 wide.
It's not 8
I'm pretty
wide.
sure neon is like
At its most.
10, right?
Mm.
Neon is on the right side.
No,
Guys,
but
we
that's
have
but
technology.
but neon is the point where you don't have the transition the transition
Eight.
metals between it.
10, 14?
No. one
14
would
wide?
get That. No. one would
No.
get that.
That's a bit. That's a bit large. I'm thinking there's 2 on the left in that category, and then there's like 6 to
Alright.
8 in the middle, and then like 4 on the right.
All right.
What is it?
The periodic table
Oh,
is
jeez.
18 wide.
18. You guys thought I was high.
But if
So-
you include the radioactive shit.
Just to be clear,
See this?
neon is the rightmost.
It's
in
not
the
a
second,
constant
in the second
And it's
row,
10.
but there is a gap.
Well, I was
There's a
talking about the
giant
widest
gap.
possible portion, but yeah, Organica is row 3.
Argon.
So
is...
it's definitely not.
Where
That
is
wouldn't
it?
have helped me very much, would it?
I think it's AR.
So that's
Yeah,
one,
it is.
1, 2,
Where
I'll check
is
the
it
right
though?
side. Check
3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8,
18.
9,
It's
10,
18.
11.
Oh yeah, it is.
Argon's around 11.
Right below neon.
Argon's
Imagine that.
18.
Stupid fucking idiot.
That's what number Pokemon it is in the regional.
Did you say it was
symbols.
around 11?
Wait,
Just kidding.
when we said how wide is the periodic table and you said 18, did you mean how, the atomic number of Argon?
I
No,
meant
it's actually
18.
It's actually 18 wide, and
Oh.
Argon is 18.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
The more you know effect.
Dun, dun, dun. Wait, no.
That was Goosebumps. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
that wasn't the right
You
one.
still for the theme song?
Yes.
You're probably completely inaudible.
Welcome to
It's also
Audible.
unintelligible.
Let's read books, guys. Come on.
Can we? Can we do
What?
audiobooks?
Can we turn this into a book reading podcast?
Honestly, it's got not much going on for it. So
Any book with 4 characters or less, we can do.
Let's do like
Let's read about
Dr. Seuss
Joan
book.
of Arc.
Joan of Arc?
let's do a history podcast where we learn about a subject and then we teach it to the other 3.
Joan of Arc.
And we'll
All
switch
right,
off.
teach
at
me
3.
You can
about
learn
Joan
about
of
Joan of
Arc.
Arc.
Everyone, David's teaching about Joan of Arc.
So Joan of Arc. Let me pull up the Wikipedia page.
Stop! No, you have to do it from
No, you
memory.
can't.
Fuck!
You have to do it from
I
memory.
totally forgot.
Joan
Come
of Arc is a
on.
Yu-Gi-Oh card
What country
that
was
I
she
found
from?
when I was a kid.
What
She
country
has
was she
7
from?
stars.
France.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does she do?
She led armies.
Well, she has 1800 attack and
But
Yes.
she was burned at the stake because she heard voices in her head, and they thought she
Really?
was possessed. Yes, she was burned at the stake. That's how she got killed.
I didn't know about that.
Didn't she also talk to God?
Yes.
Interesting. Coincidence.
You know, in the Middle Ages, everyone was kind of batshit crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit.
That's sort of what comes through. I bet there were normal people.
There probably were, but they were probably like almost dead
statistically,
already.
I mean,
people.
We
just
also, I mean, like,
Yeah.
we
The
also
crazies
do
survive.
batshit crazy
Yeah.
stuff today.
They
So
would
it's
do the
like,
craziest things.
I'm thinking about that video. That's like a fake Cyberpunk 2077 commercial that just shows clips from America today.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love the Russian one. God, how are we still alive?
What? Is that a line from the commercial, or did you just switch gears?
No, he just switched
I think
gears.
he just got sad for a second.
No, I wasn't sad. I can't be sad.
That is
Your voice cracked when you said that, and it was.
I can't be sad.
no, guys.
Guys,
Anyways.
I'm just a boy.
David, are you okay? Yeah.
I'm just a girl.
Caught up in this world.
That's not what I was
don't
singing.
Let me out of your sight.
just a girl. I loved that scene in Captain Marvel where she beat everyone up just like she did everywhere else in the
gosh.
movie.
I love that scene in
She's
Captain
Superman.
Marvel.
She's just
when she
she's just
stood
Marvel
up
Superman.
a lot.
Did
I
you know
love how
that
she just-
Superman got beat up in his movie?
Fights.
Well, 'cause
Yeah.
there's kryptonite.
Yeah. She
I-
just
Oh yeah, Captain Marvel doesn't have
fights back.
But
kryptonite.
there's no
I
kryptonite
don't
for
remember
Captain
any
Marvel.
Captain Marvel's kryptonite was not
from that
believing in
movie.
yourself.
I really
So.
don't.
Because she just has a
Except
fucking
for,
X chromosome like a goddamn
Captain Marvel.
virgin.
Yeah.
And
You said she doesn't have an X chromosome?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
I
was
think
the,
she has-
What was
Fuck!
the name, guys?
A lot of those.
No! Wait!
what's going
Cut
on
that
over
from
here?
the podcast.
What is
I'm
happening?
retarded.
Wait, what? I totally missed what just happened.
Yeah, we did two conversations at once, which I think is a no-no.
That is a big no-no.
That was a big no-no.
So it's cut from the
Podcast.
podcast.
Oh,
so I'm not retarded.
What? Wait, what happened? I need to know.
He
Nope.
Oh, come on. I can just look back at the podcast.
he forgot the differences between X and Y chromosomes.
Oh.
He got-
We love homies with extra chromies.
He said that Brie Larson doesn't have any X chromosomes. Is I think what he said.
Just only Y chromosomes.
Just Y chromosomes.
That's why she's a
Which is-
superhero.
Yes,
Which-
exactly.
23 pairs and then
When-
one extra Y chromosome.
When they shot
Oh, that's offensive.
When
too,
they
isn't
shot
it?
her with that big beam of energy, they just erased all of her X chromosomes.
That leaves her with
Replaced
one
with
That's the
Z
best.
chromosomes.
That's
Z
the best thing I've
chromosomes.
ever heard.
God. I wish that were me.
Has left
That
us.
was,
God has
that
left the
movie was a
server.
trip.
I want to get some more noodles.
Okay.
Some more what? Noodles? Okay,
I'm sure
good.
that'll sound great, phonetically and sonically.
Chad, you're
Um,
stupid.
Oodle-
Thanks, dog.
Ooh.
nom, 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 nom. I'm simulating what it's gonna sound like when he.
I haven't had any of those noodles yet.
Cookie Monster.
Wait,
Toss me a noodle. Toss me a
no
noodle.
way! You totally have.
Joke's on you, I got 2 now.
That was an asthma noodle. That's what you got to experience just there, dear listener, dearest listener.
Oh, don't
Hey,
get
Chad?
that close.
All right.
Hey, Chad. This is a shitty podcast.
Today
Noodles taste bad.
we're gonna be talking about noodles.
I
Noodles
told
are
you,
good.
The
No.
noodles are not good.
The noodles we have on the podcast today, they've been fried, solid. They're hard.
Aw, you like screamed into the mic. Let me just.
I need a.
David,
Pop
if you're gonna
guard.
keep attacking my hosts, I'm gonna have to start dishing out like insurance.
It's just
I'm gonna have people
ASMR.
on.
No, it's
this
just
is-
a high
this is-
quality
this is
education.
the
This is literally
pretending to
how
be
the mic is supposed to be
your
talked
boyfriend.
into.
Chad is
Like-
Chad's screaming into it though. Oh no.
Don't push the thing.
Hey, welcome to the doctor's appointment. You're getting a colonoscopy. I have very large hands.
And I will be using either of them.
I have this silicon instrument. I have devised. I cast it myself. It's a little bit smaller than my fingers, but it's not a finger. It's not a finger.
It's a toe.
It's not a finger. It's not a toe either.
There's 3 doctors giving a
I'm a
colonoscopy.
proctologist, but I use my big toe. It's us, your favorite
We're gonna
doctors.
push over the thing, David. Stop leaning on this.
It's your 3 favorite boy doctors.
It's holding the pillow.
Horace
Oh, you're
Dude,
right.
what if
Samuelson.
you were getting like your like you were like visiting a proctologist
and Jock Serson.
and
It's me.
he
I'm
put the
Jock
glove on
Serson.
his foot instead of his hand?
There's a bit.
We love you very
There's a
much.
bit in
We
Loiter
love
Squad where he goes to the dentist and the dentist doesn't have hands, so he's like flossing him with his feet.
Oh,
I'm
But yeah, I'm just saying
Exactly.
that,
I'm
but
your
it's a
dentist.
proctologist.
That's worse.
that's so
Jack
much worse.
Susan.
I would leave immediately.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Did
I
you
would
come
just
in to
stay
get
out of
your teeth pulled?
curiosity.
Stay?
I would see out of curiosity.
I
How
can
are
pull
you-
your teeth if you'd
What are
like.
you gonna do
Caleb,
with that?
You attach a GoPro to your big toe.
It's got to be all or nothing.
Caleb's
It
really
can't be
into
like a
the
normal conversation.
audience.
So talking like this to her.
They can parse. They can listen to it twice.
Because like if you hold the microphone up to yourself like this and you're talking into it, it's actually really clear. It cuts out all the background noise.
Mhm.
It's not bad. When you're talking like this, it sounds different. And you'll hear that when you listen to the full podcast.
I'm not sure, but I may
You
have
got
just
leaning on the
ruined
ball.
that whole segment.
Possible.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's an okay thing to do or not.
Well, he's your proctologist, so I trust him.
Your proctologist is allowed to shove things in your
Hey, you
mouth.
hungry, man? Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Oh.
I'm a proctologist.
There's a sexual this shouldn't go on the podcast, but this is just things I'm saying. You know Sexual Lobster, the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
He has a parody of Dragon Ball Z where Vegeta becomes a proctologist.
Very
It's
proctologist
actually
theme
really
tonight.
funny. What?
Very proctologist theme tonight.
I know. Fuck, man. If I didn't go to engineering school.
Yeah, that would have been a dream come true. You
Man, my parents didn't tell me that I could have
I
been a
got-
proctologist.
I had like kind of an urge to start slipping up under the table, which means that I think that we're way too close to episode 2. I think that we crossed the line.
You're slipping under the table, as in you're going to be talking under the table.
As in, like, I wanted to go hide under the table, which is, I think, was something they did in that episode. Very
that is
unprofessional.
something that they did.
Yeah.
They were talking under the table. This has not been a professional episode, though.
No.
This has been a fun episode.
It was better at the beginning.
I think every 3 episodes we're allowed a drunk, fun episode.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not
ASMR
drunk
for 2
either.
minutes while we have a normal conversation. Close your eyes and do it.
Bam. What?
All right, close your eyes. All right, Caleb, here's the real test. Close your eyes,
Mm-hmm.
90 degrees, touch your fingers together.
Can I do that with my eyes open?
No.
Alright, ready?
No, I mean, that was a
Ready, Chad?
question.
Let's go.
That was a question.
No. No. I don't think I could do this sober.
We'll have to find out tomorrow.
It's not
won't
that
we?
hard. You ready?
You missed. Chad, you missed.
Yeah, you did. You did miss.
It's not that hard. You were close, Caleb.
Thank you.
Oh my god, we just spent 30 seconds doing that and not explaining it. I'm to make sure that they are.
Just cut it. Just cut it from the podcast.
Yeah, that shouldn't be in
I'm
there.
not cutting it. Okay, fine.
Chad, cut it from the podcast. That was
Alright,
really a
cut
bit
it.
where we
Alright,
did
Don't
nothing.
say anything so I can have some. No, I can't cut it from the podcast. You've given me content.
Oh, that's my mom calling me.
Oh, okay. This has to be in the podcast.
Alright, his mom's calling him, asking about the damaged property.
Yeah. Hey, yes, so that did happen.
That did happen. It was the podcast at the beginning.
Well, we took a second break secretly. Then we all got up and tried to... I don't know what we were doing.
We tried to make a dessert and David ruined it.
We made a dessert out of fried noodles by putting powdered sugar on it, but David wasn't looking and put oregano on it.
Yep.
Made a little Italian...
That's how you say it. It's oregano, you dumb bitch.
Oh.
Caleb, what the hell was that?
This podcast is over.
Chad, this podcast
I wish it
is
wasn't
over
a disgrace.
Feelings.
I really...
when I say
No.
it's over.
No.
How long has this been going on for?
So it's been on for an hour and 11 minutes.
Yeah, no,
but it
actually,
probably
holy
has about...
shit.
It probably has roughly 15 minutes of cut material.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Chad,
be...
you do realize that no one is gonna listen to this.
That's
Some
not
people
true.
will listen
I know
to it.
some people are gonna
will
listen to it.
Podcasts
Dennis
are,
is gonna listen to
supposed
this,
be
maybe.
an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
I bet you're
It's-
going to listen to this.
No.
Yeah.
It's going to be saved in
Definitely.
post.
I'm
so
not gonna listen to this because it's not funny.
You don't even remember.
It doesn't
half
have to be
of it.
funny.
I remember
It could
all
be
of
educational.
Dude, shut up.
Yeah.
What do we do on minute
learned a lot.
38?
The minute 38 is when we were talking about
Not
Aristotle.
a minute 38. Minute 38. What do we do minute 38? Don't drink more alcohol.
Minute 38.
Get closer to the microphone.
Minute 38.
Oh, God.
God, he
Oh,
lean back.
Jesus Christ.
Minute
How
38.
did this happen?
Where did we go wrong?
Where did we go so wrong?
Minute 38.
Minute 38. Yes.
Yeah.
We've acknowledged that
Ah,
that
yes.
is
I
the
don't
minute of which we were talking about. Oh God.
There is an answer.
Well, no shit. There's an answer.
Is he actually trying to?
It's not like we were talking about nothing. We did shift the topic to something at minute 38.
God, I have no
It wasn't the
idea.
baby, was it?
We took the break at minute
You
38.
took the break at minute 38?
Yes.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, that was
Well,
the
then
minute.
during the break, I called my parents.
And then after that. No.
That was the second break.
That was the second break?
That was the
Yeah.
second
During
break.
the first break, we talked about. See, this is a problem even when I'm sober.
Yeah.
You do realize I am the person that will put something in their room, go to the bathroom, and then forget.
I
what
don't.
it
I don't
is.
need an excuse. I'm just kind of trying to gauge
Hey
the
Chad.
situation.
Hey Chad. Go fuck yourself.
Well, now that that's established.
Minute 39.
God, what a shitty podcast.
It only will be if you keep saying that.
Well, I'm Chad
You
signing
see-
off with
Me.
David.
That's David.
It's me, Caleb, and we're leaving. Thanks.
It's still me, Amaris, and yeah, we're gone.
I think we're gonna end it here. We had a fun time.
Oh yeah,
We did.
Any last closing remarks?
So,
I moved the mic. He just went silent.
I just want to.
Yeah.
He's taking
Yeah.
a sip. All right.
Take
David is
a little sippy.
surprisingly drunk right now.
Take a sippy.
I am not drunk.
Okay, David is surprisingly
intoxicated.
tipsy.
He's
right
just
now.
acting goofy.
No, I'm very drunk.
Yeah. Thank you. My squinty eyes did the trick. Okay.
Caleb's squinty eyes always gets me.
My
My closing remark is that Caleb does squinty eyes good.
In a not racist way, presumably.
In a not racist way.
That's
It's-
good.
It's like a
Yeah.
white person way.
Oh.
You know how like when white people are offended, they squint their eyes? But that's more like every race
Dude,
does
that was a
David.
What? Chad, don't give me that face.
Don't give me them.
Don't give me them squinty eyes.
I'm gonna kiss you. Okay. I got something.
Non-white people call the squinty eyes, but white people. I'm not gonna make this joke.
Okay.
No,
your mic is
the
about-
mic.
Okay. So next time,
I don't want you don't want to know what white people call the white people squinty eyes.
Chad.
Eyes.
What do they call them, Chad?
That's the fuck me eyes. They're giving
Yeah,
you the
yeah.
fuck me eyes.
Better.
Chad,
You see
if
somebody-
you give me
you-
fuck me eyes,
say-
I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna drag you outside. I'm gonna beat you up.
Okay. Why does that have to be outside?
I want to watch.
I don't want blood in my
Are you gonna
house,
break your
Chad.
other sprinkler system?
Chad? No.
Let's invite Baron back to do that.
Shit, Baron.
That's really. We don't need to blast him so hard.
I
Is that
mean,
David's
this.
closing
I think
remark?
this plane
Is
is
it David's-
landed.
is
I
that
think
David's
we've
closing
landed
remark?
this plane.
We have landed this plane.
And
It's
you know
now
what?
on fire.
I think we did it without the landing
passengers are
gear.
inside
Not because
dying.
we didn't have the landing gear, but because we didn't need the.
We
landing
missed the Hudson a little bit.
We missed the Hudson. We landed into an orphanage.
Oh no.
But god damn it, if we didn't save all the passengers.
We did save all
Yes,
the
we
passengers. We did not save the orphanage.
Yeah, the orphans are dead. We need to develop a format.
You know, if we were going to kill a large group of human beings,
No,
on accident,
Chad!
it would be a good thing that
Chad,
They are-
Chad.
that there are people that
Chad,
won't be missed.
Chad, we're ending the podcast. Hi guys, this is David signing off of his podcast. His podcast is called.
Tune in next week for more David podcast.
I'm not gonna
It
be on this
probably won't be
podcast
next week.
It's not gonna